collections, classics, customs, restorations. This is Crossroads Speed Shop. Hey, welcome back to the Crossroads Diecast Speed Shop, and we have some unboxing of some things that I picked up recently, and wanted to share with you some upcoming things about the shop. It's kind of a miscellaneous video, but I thought I'd just hop on for just a little bit and share some of the stuff. First, I want to share, got this in the mail from Paul over at Diecast Graveyard, and just wanted to share some of the things I picked up from there and tell you about it. So let's open it up and look at that. First, I got some of his paint, and I wanted to share that because he's got a great bundle. He's got some great bundle deals on his paints. This is the Spectre. It's Spectre, not Spectra, but Spectre flame paints, and it's really neat because what I like is sometimes when they do bundle packs on some of these things, you have to get what they want. You know, it might be a series of greens or oranges or whatever, but these, Paul has it. You can get a 3-pack or a 5-pack, and you just got a place there where you can select which ones you want. So I thought that was really great. I got the root beer because I wanted to try that because I like the root beer that I got. I think it was from Second Chance Red Line, so I wanted to try out Paul's. And so these are some great things. This is all new. He's doing on his Diecast Graveyard Facebook and online. And this is the red Spectre flame. And so I picked up all three of these. I wanted to try all of these on some upcoming builds. Speaking of upcoming builds, I also got some hardener. His hardener that he uses for the 2K Clear also is the same one that you can use for these paints as well. And then one more thing he sent me, speaking of builds and restorations, is this TNT bird. This is the last one. He sent me the last two that I needed, and this is really good condition. I'm really looking forward to putting this one through stripping and getting it all cleaned up and putting a brand new car together. You know, sometimes people get really wonky or whatever you want to call it about about taking these old cars, but some of them are so beat up and stuff that they aren't worth anything anyways. And so they're my cars, and I'm going to just do what I want to do with them. I'd rather have a nice looking restoration that I've done on there representing what they look like when I was a kid versus, you know, some old junkers or whatever. Because most of the ones I do on here anyways are so gone that, you know, they wouldn't be worth anything anyways. And speaking of that, I've got several upcoming ones that I want to do. I think over the next year I'm going to try to do one a month. I also picked up this Jeffrey giraffe, and I've just got to get some decals for it. It's in pretty good shape. The decals are gone, and of course it's worn, but I mean the wheels are looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's one I picked up just recently. Really good deal on that. Got a few others that I'm going to do. I got this sandwich that I've got, and I've also got the other model, which is the Jackrabbit Special, and there's a bunch of them I'm going to do next year for that. So those are some of the things that I've got, and I wanted to show you some things, some surprises that I talked to you about. Some surprises. First, I got a bunch of these. My son sent me some of these mystery. He just picked them up. He saw them. He said, "Dad, I thought maybe you'd like them. You could try them. You can maybe you could do something for customs or something." So that was pretty good. And so I wanted to show you something on these mystery cars. Okay, something you can see. I found out about this when you get these mystery packs. Sometimes there's a little clear spot, but there isn't always. But by the flap, okay, take this flap on the back, and you see this number right here. There's a number right here. And the last two numbers after the slash, that tells you the number of the car that is in the pack. And that way you can, when you look at the box that you pull it from, because where they have all the different ones that are in there, you can go on the back, find the number, and then look for the card on that number on the pack. And that way you can get the cars. So you're not getting duplicates and things like that, because there's a lot of them in those boxes that are duplicates. And so that's just kind of a neat way to find those out if you want. It's not original with me. I saw it on a guy on thing. So let's just open this one up. This one is the Lotus Emira. That's a pretty cool car. I like that car. And that that was one I looked at. And again, if you're looking for this mystery, you want to get the whole collection of the mystery ones, that's a great way to do it. And you get a little Hot Wheels decal that goes along with it as well. So those are some of the things there. But speaking of surprises, one more surprise I want to talk to you about. One of the things I'm going to try to do coming up in the month of December is this. I have this advent calendar. It's a Hot Wheels advent calendar, and I picked it up. And so I thought I'd just do some shorts each day just to show the different things that are on there as well. But one thing I want to talk about is more of a surprise is while I was looking for that, I found this Hot Wheels Muscle Car 2025 calendar. And so I said, wow, that's really great. And it was showing 25 diecast cars. And it showed the little things on there. And I said, wow, that looks great. I mean, and they had just dropped the price from like $60 down to like $28. And I said, wow, Hot Wheels Muscle Car diecast. You know, I said, wow, and if it's down to $29, I think it was. I said, that's cheaper than if you bought 25 cars off the shelf and they're all muscle cars. And I said, well, that's great. And until I found it on my front porch, and this is what was in the box. And I'll show you what it is. It's not a very big thing. I'm saying this mostly because I want to warn people, if you're out there and you see that when you're looking for these advent calendars, this is what's in there. All they are little things like that, and they come with strings, and you can hang them on something, I don't know what, but they're just that, and there's not much to them. They're just a little plastic thing. It wasn't what I felt was to share. I suppose it'd be fun if you want to just open them up and then put a string on them, like the strings that come with them. But that wasn't what I wanted. Anyways, I contacted Amazon about this, and they told me don't even worry about it and not even bother to send it back. They just refunded me my money, and that's where I was able to go and buy the other Hot Wheels one. So anyways, I'm looking forward to doing that through the Advent season and sharing each day the different things that are in there and stuff. But I kind of wanted to tell you about this, warn you about the surprise if you look for these things, because it looks like they're showing you real muscle car. I mean, you know, diecast. They talked about it being diecast, and so it's like, oh, okay. I'm thinking this is going to be diecast cars, and I just wanted you to know about that. So just to be aware of those things. Again, I encourage you to check out those things from Paul. Again, I'm not paid to do any of that stuff. It's not paid. And be watching this coming year as we do the Advent calendar. Look for the shorts, and also look for the upcoming restorations that are going to be done throughout the year. And as always, God bless, and thanks for stopping by the shop.